The Owen James Report is brought to you by
Lasco Cambio. Lasco Cambio from Lasco Financial Services. Everyday financial value. Need foreign currency fast and want to get the most competitive rates? The best place to go is Lasco Cambio. We even have a drive-through Cambio service, safe and convenient. And did I mention fast? Lasco Cambio is the only name you need to know. Plus you can do many other things including wire transfers, bank drafts and bill payments. The only name you need to know is Lasco Cambio. Lasco Cambio from Lasco Financial Services. Everyday financial value.
Good evening. This is the Owen James Report. Jamaica's Finance Minister Dr. Peter Phillips has kept his word to craft a budget reflecting Jamaica's current tight economic reform program. The total budget is $539.35 billion, or 7.8% nominally more than the revised budget for the just ended 2012-2013 fiscal year. $404.65 billion goes towards the recurrent or housekeeping side of the budget, representing the cost of maintaining the government's administrative structure. The capital budget is $134.69 billion. It's that side of the budget intended to enhance Jamaica's ability to pursue growth and development. Now, as is the norm, the Finance Ministry gets the lion's share of the budget, $300 billion. Now, the 7.8% increase in the budget for the new fiscal year is really no increase in real terms when measured against the inflation rate and the devaluation of the Jamaican dollar, but is consistent with Jamaica's fiscal rule, its key quest to reduce the debt to GDP ratio from approximately 140% to 60% by the year 2026. What is certain is that there will be no excessive spending this fiscal year and beyond, as the fiscal rule is now law to be obeyed by all finance ministers. On the foreign exchange market, the Jamaican dollar weakened against the three regularly traded foreign currencies. In other words, the US and the Canadian dollars, as well as the British pound, strengthened against the local currency. The greenback gained 11 cents Jamaican, closing at a new record high average selling rate of $109.70, whilst the Canadian dollar jumped by 43 cents Jamaican, closing at $99.62. Sterling advanced by 20 Jamaican cents to close at $182.09. News on the Jamaican stock market now, where gains by Scotia Group, Lime and NCB mainly triggered advances in the indices. The main JC index advanced by 917 points, or 1.2%. 31 stocks traded, with 16 advancing, 7 declining and 8 holding firm. The winners included Caribbean Producers, Consolidated Bakeries up 14%, Hardware and Lumber, JMMB Lime, NCB Pulse, Sagicor Group and Sagicor Investments, and Scotia Group and Scotia Investments. The losers included D&G, Jamaica Broilers down 3%, Mayberry and Supreme Ventures. In news overseas, to be precise, our giant trading partner, the United States, the trade deficit widened in February as exports hit a 5-month low. The U.S. Commerce Department says the deficit on the trade balance increased by 7.7% to $42.3 billion, the largest since September last year. The inflation-adjusted gap widened to $50.1 billion from $48.5 billion in January. Now, analysts say despite the trade setback, the U.S. economy remains on track to regain momentum as the year progresses, as other data today showed activity in the services sector accelerating in March after being hampered by unusually cold weather. And that's the Owen James Report. Good evening.
The Owen James Report was brought to you by
Lasco Cambio. Lasco Cambio from Lasco Financial Services. Everyday financial value.